Collaborative work in presence and distance. Let's reflect about the importance of the interactivity and socialization in the learning process. This is an important aspect, but in the learning process we have really two moments. One is a individual work for reflection and memorization. Take your notes, create your doubts, and prepare for interactivity. In interactivity environment, it's the group work one of the most ingredients. With interactivity and socialization on which you can evaluate what you have been studying, you put your doubts, and you confirm a lot of experts. So, types of group meetings are hierarchic group work, studying group, and tutoring. Tutoring is one important aspect, and this is the focus of our, let's say, introduction, and after we will reflect about the tools we can use for communicate and all the methods we need. So let's have a look about tutoring studying group. Selecting your members. How shall we make it? Okay, from the presence to distance work, we have to select our members. If we are in a large environment of studying, if we are in a course that involves many different countries, many different areas, so we have to define which is the methodology we are going to use to select our colleagues and our members. We can cooperate with all-to-all, by time zones, or by learning styles. This is a very important aspect because people they have different methods of studying, and from these methods they are synchronizing much better in the groups if they have a more similar way of working. So when you are trying to select your members, let's say we can select for time zones, or you can select by learning styles. The next question is, if we select group members all to all, no doubt, just make it, select it. But if we want to select them by learning styles, there is an important question. Does the platform has the necessary tools to make it, organizing by time zones and by learning styles? That is very important if your platform will help you. Another question is, what should the group size will be? Groups should not be too large. Should be, let's say, 3, 4, 5 persons, unless you have enormous class, and so you have to make a little bit larger, but not too much, otherwise it doesn't work. What else? About methodology of organizing the groups. We are not going to take care of this aspect in this moment. We can do it later. Okay? So, about the necessary tools to communicate and the implementation of the process. We can say that what to do when you want to communicate with other people in known presence environments. Which are your limitations, which tools you need, and so on and so on. Let's have a look. To communicate, you need a methodology from, let's say, didactic communication process, and the technology, the applications, the tools. This is our focus now, and 4 important aspects. Make your agendas compatible. Synchronize your different time zones. Confirm necessary bandwidth. And communicate with, let's say, communications and applications with audio, video, screen sharing, and remote control. Okay, these are important ingredients for the success of our meetings. For agenda synchronizing, I will recommend only one tool, Doodle. You look for it, but there are some other. It's your task to do. Next, about time zones converter, world clock. You should look for some other. More. About control your bandwidth. There are several speed meters available. Choose one you like, but confirm that your bandwidth is enough for the purpose of communication you want to start. More. About communication tools. We have several. I'm just going to mention a couple of them, like Skype, TeamViewer, Mikogo, Adobe Connect, and Hangouts. Now it's your option to choose the best one. You should compare. Lots of applications available. Let's start to work about it. But if you want to make a custom satisfaction evaluation process, you have to use a lot of items to compare different communication platforms like bandwidth, like control access handling, sharing screen, remote control, file sharing, general chat, comment box, and so on. And some other as well as this one, preparation of the sessions before and creating scenarios, creating classrooms, backgrounds, sounds quality, video, and so on and so on. These are more than 20 items to compare the different applications for communication. And now it's your time to make your work concerning these aspects. Thank you very much for your attention and do your job.